Hey guys, so you're doing this worksheet here, and you can use your interactive notebook page 112 to help you with steps. So I'm going to do number 11. That's the only homework you had for this weekend. It's just so that you don't forget over the weekend, and we can just keep it moving when we come back. So number 11, Amanda and Michaela are selling wrapping paper for a school fundraiser. Customers can buy rolls of plain wrapping paper and rolls of shiny wrapping paper. Amanda sold 3 rolls of plain wrapping paper and 2 rolls of shiny wrapping paper for a total of $66. Michaela sold 3 rolls of plain wrapping paper and 6 rolls of shiny wrapping paper for a total of $138. Now this is where the question begins. What is the cost each of 1 roll of plain wrapping paper and 1 roll of shiny wrapping paper? So step 1 is to define our variables, and how we define them is based on what the question is asking us to find. So they're asking us to find 2 different things. So I'm going to use P for plain, but don't just write plain. What are we actually finding? We're finding the cost of, since it says each of 1, cost of 1 roll of plain wrapping paper. And then we'll say for shiny wrapping paper, we'll use S. So cost of 1 roll of shiny wrapping paper. All right, so now let's go back to Amanda's situation. So if it helps, you can write Amanda and then Michaela. They have their own separate equations. So Amanda sold 3 rolls of the plain, so 3 rolls with each being whatever P represents as far as cost, plain wrapping paper. Oh, I almost looked at the wrong line, so be very careful about that. Sold 3 rolls of plain wrapping paper and 2 rolls of shiny. Okay, so plus 2 rolls of the shiny, each costing whatever the shiny is, and then for a total of $66. Whereas Michaela sold 3 rolls of the plain wrapping paper plus the 6 rolls of the shiny and was able to, the cost was $138. Now you're looking for something that will eliminate, and in this case, looks like 3's are ready to eliminate, except they're both positive. So you need to make one of them negative by multiplying one of them by a -1. So we'll put a -1 here. So, or it could be the bottom, either one. So this one, distribute, distribute, distribute. Be very careful that each one of these should change. So -1 times 3p is -3p. -1 times 2s is -2s. -1 times 66 is -66. Then rewrite 3p plus 6s equals 138. And be careful that you don't look at these as 5s. That's the only thing about writing s's. It looks like a 5, so just be extra careful about that. Now we're ready to add the terms together. So these will eliminate because they're opposites. And now we have -2s plus 6s is 4s. And then -66 plus 138 is, I'm doing this kind of backwards. I think that's right. Let me see. No, that's not right, is it? No. Hold on. So 138, I was trying to do that in my head, but not today. So 138 minus 66, or -66 plus 138 is 72. Sorry about that. That's a 72. All right, so now we're going to divide each side by 4, and then S equals 72 divided by 4, which is 18. Now what in the world does that mean? Let's go back to what S stands for. The cost of 1 roll. So that's $18 for 1 roll of shiny wrapping paper. That's like some expensive shiny wrapping paper. That seems almost unreasonable. But so I almost want to go back and be like, is it really 18? So let me just double check. So -3p minus 2s, okay, that was all right. Okay, and I'm going to double check this calculation. So -66 plus 138, or 138 minus 66, is 72. And then that is 4. Yep. So divide by 4. That's just expensive shiny wrapping paper. So this is going to be $18 for 1 roll of shiny. I'm going to just leave it at that for now. $18 for 1 roll of the shiny wrapping paper. Okay, now you take the S and you can substitute it in any equation. I'll do this bottom one since that's, it's fine if we use that one too, but we have 3 of the plain that she bought plus 6 of the shiny at $18 a piece, and then equals 138. All right. So then let's multiply those together. I'm rewriting the 3p plus 18 times 6, 18 times 6, 18 times 6 equals 108. So 108 equals 138. Subtract 108 from both sides. And then 3p equals, I think that's 30, 138, yeah. And then divide each side by 3. And we get p equals 10, which means, what's p? So p is the cost of 1 roll of plain wrapping paper. It means it's $10 for 1 roll of plain. So that wrapping paper better be pretty nice if I'm really going to be willing to pay for it. So anyway, that's just a side comment. This is how you would end up solving this problem.